today, bros, frauditors, he puts them on the grill. Stop complaining about your massive water bill. Stick the FOIA up where the sun don't shine. When I'm done with you, your shop will be mine. I'm living life I've taken in the sun. I destroy frauditors, I do it all for fun. I got weapons of mass destruction for you, bud. I got 99 crumbs, but a goat ain't one. But a goat ain't one. I got 99 crumbs, but a goat ain't one.
Today's video is a final installment on Goat Boy driving around the streets of Chicago, Illinois, and he's gonna get everybody, especially that Dr. Snake and Frauditor troll along with Blackheart Knight. He's gonna make them pay. For what? I have no idea. But anyway, we're all gonna sit back, watch, have a good laugh, and most of all, enjoy Goat Boy!
We should continue to monitor these people that are leaving comments of death threats and hate. When we have enough data on them and enough screenshots and comments of some type of a hateful enterprise and demonic enterprise, now we could attach them to the overall RICO case or whatever it may be. Why? Because they didn't engage in fair use. They did not engage in funny things and saying, hey, you know what, that auditor, whatever. No, they're engaging in something beyond free speech. They're engaging now into cyber menacing, into cyber harassment, into sexual harassment, into menacing, into death threats, right? So you see, we'll keep eyes on their followers as well. This is the gift. The gift is they are building up so much hate and they're letting weaklings come and follow their little miscellaneous traps. They called the police on me and made fools out of themselves because now the police has an accurate observation of what took place, and the police themselves have on the body camera these government employees fabricating a false story, committing disorderly conduct.
Goat Boy doesn't know what disorderly conduct is, does he? He thinks when he asks for a FOIA request and doesn't get one, that's disorderly conduct. Hey, he's still on a letter writing campaign. Let's see. Here's who he wrote to now. YouTube legal support and YouTube copyright. What the hell? They don't want to hear this shit. Former criminal complaint against David Kohler, a.k.a. Dr. Dave the Beer Professor. Yeah, I got news for you. Dr. Dave the Beer Professor no longer exists. I changed the name of all my channels and took out the words Beer Professor because I don't drink beer anymore. I don't drink anything. Catch up, boy. Yeah, anyway, let's see. To appropriate prosecutor's office and law enforcement agency in YouTube. From Shady Shade Ghanayim. Criminal enterprise pattern of harassment by David Coulter. This is a formal request to investigate and take appropriate criminal and civil action. Oh, dearie me. He is engaged in a prolonged and targeted campaign of online harassment, retaliation, sexualized ridicule, and psychological abuse that appears to rise to the level of criminal behavior. Including obsessive stalking, coordinated cyberbullying, defamation, retaliation for civil rights activity, and possible violations under harassment, menacing, and obscenity laws. What the hell is he babbling about? Obscenity laws. Why? Because I showed a goat's ass? Oh man, let's get back to him babbling.
You see how like it's wicked and weak people are, and ill-minded, and especially with someone with my posture, where I will never escalate. I will always attempt to de-escalate the situation, and I will talk more calmer than these hostile miscreants. You see the wonderful thing about reality here? You see the wonderful thing about right versus wrong? Especially in my platform here, what I'm telling auditors to start stand up and doing, but they're still not with it, right? We really need to make change, man. We really need to make change. I know that when I speak and I say things, I'm attempting to align with what's right. I'm attempting to say things that are very true on a spiritual level, all type of shit. But the only reason why I speak like this and I say these things is because I have a vision and I have goals, and I see in the long run what's supposed to happen. We could never know what's going to happen, but we could believe what's going to happen, right? And since the beginning of my channel has progressed. How many auditors did you see take a downfall, right? I'm not bashing or I'm not dissing, but so many auditors took a downfall and took a downfall real quick because they're not going about it the right way. If you want to go about it the right way, you have to know what's really going on. You have to know the laws. You have to have the gold with you. The Freedom of Information Act, that's a form of constitutional government.
Oh, yes, indeed. I highly recommend that you get Auditor Shield today. For only $25, you can be a FOIA fool, too. Isn't that right, GoatBoy? Hey, let's take a look at this email he sent me. Let's see here. Ongoing pattern of retaliatory harassment. Dr. Dave has made it a personal mission to retaliate against me and others for speaking out against his abusive content. Oh, dearie me. Oh, I offer not critique, but to mock, sexualize, and defame GoatBoy. Oh, man. I don't do all that. Projection of rapist mentality as deflection from his own behavior. Yeah, that sounds like some psychology shit there, man. Sexual obsession and dehumanizing commentary. Coulter's commentary is sexually disturbing. He refers to butthurt cream, accuses victims of being bent over, and makes appropriate remarks about people's appearances, spouses, even their imagined funerals. I think you got me confused with you because you said you were going to put a rose on my grave. Oh, he's mad about purty mouse. Oh, are you mad about a purty mouth, boy? Sure got a purty mouth. Let's see. Criminal harassment and stalking behavior. Wow, what's the criminal harassment about? Let's see. I attempt to smear and discredit my targets. I run detailed character attacks, twist content, repeat false narratives. Ooh, man, I do a lot of stuff. Oh, he's got the revised Ohio code in here. I'm impressed, GoatBoy. The tribe has done a lot of research on this. I mean, you've done a lot of research.
Oh, by the way, that Frauditor troll video from yesterday, he already struck that. Frauditor troll filed a privacy complaint with YouTube because it's showing his public record. So that video will be coming down maybe before 10 p.m. tonight. There's many people that already have a copy of that video. I am aware that that video will be posted on sites like Rumble and sites where you could, if you type in his full name on Google, that video will pop right up. There's other sites that will have that video. And again, this is not for reasons to dox someone. When you mention somebody under the doxing statute, there's a brand new doxing statute that just happened a couple years ago in Illinois, and it's a civil offense. You could sue someone for doxing. Now, you fall into the elements of doxing when your intentions are of bringing harm to that person.
GoatBoy, you're a clown and a nuisance, and every time you post something about somebody, you claim it's public record, but as soon as somebody posts something about you, you want to cry foul. Well, let's get back to this email. present clear grounds for criminal investigation. Oh, menacing by stalking, as well as potential federal violations under 18 U.S.C. 2261A, interstate stalking. Let's see. Oh, now he's talking about Michael William Kaiser. You have it spelled wrong. You want to associate me with Kaiser? Oh my God. Alleged murder and racist. Yeah, I don't think that's going to work out too well. Retaliation for protected conduct. Let's see. Yeah, he filed a formal sexual harassment complaint. I don't understand that. You don't understand what sexual harassment is, do you, Goat Boy? Obsession with victims' videos. What victims? What the hell is he talking about? He encourages his audience to laugh, dehumanize, and adopt the same toxic pattern. Yeah, well, you are a funny guy, man. Vulgar nicknames. What's a vulgar nickname? Like what? What's the vulgar nickname? False allegations, defamation, strategic rehashing of cleared misunderstandings. I don't even know what the hell that means. Strategic. Those are some big words, man. I'm going to have to look that shit up, man. I don't know. Despite being a culture, continues to rehash the image. Oh, man. Nevertheless, David Coulter deliberately revives the outdated, resolved content to portray himself as a victim. Oh, he's talking about the real bad person of Northeast Ohio with the same name as I have. Yeah, Goat Boy, you keep posting that shit. It doesn't bother me. My attorney gonna love that shit, boy. Every time you post it, that's gonna be about $5,000 in my pocket. You're definitely gonna have to sell that auto shop.
And when sharing unique identifiers such as a home address or something like that, right? But I am clearly was sharing his corporation, which is subject to complaints. Here in the United States, we have the BBB, the Better Business Bureau. In Canada, they have something similar. So this is not a form of doxing. This is a form of redressing our government. Him having a corporation makes him a quasi-governmental body, right? So you have the right to redress your grievance with governments all around the world. Is that true or false? All right, if it's false, believe it's false and keep your mouth shut. You don't have nothing to do. If you believe it's true, you have a right to email the government entity and let them know what you believe is taking place. Right? It saddens me. This is what saddens me. It saddens me the hate that Frauditor Troll has in his heart. Right? Maybe I would not even be this upset at him if he didn't show himself off to be this weak. Right? And when I say why I say he's weak is because he thinks money shows dignity or compassion or respect. Right? He believes that it's an honorable thing to bash on others so he could believe he's living a rich lifestyle. That's a weakling, and that's what saddens me about him. What saddens me about him is his distaste, you know, his belief of there's no consequence, shit like that.
Perhaps Goat Boy's butthurt because I've been kicking his ass for so long. I highly recommend Dr. Dave's Butthurt Cream. I told you it's good for when you bend over a lot. Now back to this email. Let's see. I manipulate my audience, stir outrage, and justify ongoing harassment. Is that what I do? This repetition functions as a tactic to gaslight the public into believing he is under false attack while he continues to escalate his own menacing behavior. Man, I'm telling you, that AI really writes some good letters, doesn't it? This pattern constitutes knowing defamation. Coulter's presentation of the image, his continued references to the debunked claim, and his attempts to frame it as an intentional attack fall squarely outside the protectors of the First Amendment. Oh, so you think if you falsely accuse someone of being a rapist, that falls within inside the First Amendment. Is that what you're saying, Goat Boy? You can make false accusations and defame me online, and you said I was a terrorist and sent it to my neighbors, and they got so worried they talked to my landlord. You think that falls within the First Amendment, you stupid asshole? You got a lot to learn, sonny boy. Let's see, what's this? Bullet number 8, call for law enforcement and prosecutorial review. This is not just about one video, it's a prolonged campaign of dehumanization. Oh, I engage in behavior that's sexually degrading, obsessive, or retaliatory. GoatBoy is requesting the following. Immediate opening of a formal criminal investigation into my online harassment and retaliation. Subpoena the video content, channel analytics, contact the other named victims. Oh, possible psychological evaluation. Oh, protective order, restraining order. Oh, you are really sick, GoatBoy. Let's see, this GoatBoy says he's documented over 100 additional examples of similar conduct, and he's willing to cooperate fully with investigators or legal counsel to supply further transcripts, timestamps, and victim impact statements. Holy Jesus, Palomino! Holy Jesus!
Because we are here and we are going to be conducting an A1. This is a brand new one, man. I'm telling you guys, so many videos I have unreleased that are of the kind of wicked employees that will show themselves to be so wicked simply when I'm exercising my right and the law is telling me it's my duty to do so in a peaceful manner, in a respectful manner. I'm doing it, and these employees want to show themselves off to be wicked. Well, here's the beautiful thing. Fine, government employee, show us how wicked you are, so later you could go to work every single day and you have to think of me when you glance at your own purpose and I want you to post your budget on the wall, right? Think about me. And with that being said, I will try to continue to be more professional with all these encounters, all these employees.
You're going to try to be more professional. What the hell does that mean? That you won't ask for a block diagram anymore because you know you're a blockhead? Checking out the end of this letter. Closing statement. David Coulter's behavior is not humorous, not protected, and not healthy. What the hell? It reflects an unstable pattern of targeting vulnerable individuals online. Are you vulnerable, GoatBoy? Often with sexually charged ridicule and false accusations, he exhibits characteristics of a predator who hides behind parody. Oh, yes, indeed. I hide behind parody to mask my abuse. This report is submitted in good faith and in the interest of public safety and victim protection. The behavior must stop and accountability is overdue. Yeah, interest of public safety and victim protection. He makes me sound like I'm Jack the Ripper. What the hell, man? Shut your mouth, GoatBoy.
And for all the bootlickers watching this video right now, I wish what you wish, and for Frauditor Troll too, and for all those frauditors, right? I wish what you wish upon auditors happens to you, your loved ones, and your children. And let me make myself very clear. Frauditor Troll and all the other people out there, if you wish health, wealth, and prosperity towards auditors, I wish you and your loved ones and your family receive an abundance of health, wealth, and prosperity. Again, let me make myself clear. All the bootlickers watching right now, whatever you wish upon me and you wish upon other auditors, I wish it happens to you and your loved ones. Again, let me make myself clear. If you wish health, wealth, and prosperity towards auditors, I wish your family and your children receive an abundance of health, wealth, and prosperity. And that's the way the world works, right? When you put out a seed out there in your mind, when you're angry, the world will work against you and bring anger towards you, to you. In a year, in a month, 2 years, 3 years, when you're joyful and you're respectful and you put that energy out to the world shares that information, brings that information, puts that information right in front of you. So let's continue on with the right way, with the right cause, holding the government accountable, holding ourselves accountable, and show respect and compassion towards our fellow neighbor. If he's doing wrong, try to extend an arm to try to question the man, try to have him do right. The one who encourages you to audit them.
Well, Goat Boy, I don't wish you health, wealth, and prosperity. Matter of fact, I wish that you fall into the rabbit hole maybe 2 or 3 times. How about that, sweetheart? So I guess I have to fall into the rabbit hole now too, huh? Oh, dearie me. What I wish upon Goat Boy, he wishes twice upon me. I wish you have $1 million. Does that mean I get $2 million? You're a bloody idiot. Stay tuned for him being more of a bloody idiot right now.
An ordinances book. Yep, that's correct. Say, come again. Is there any reason why these officers are here?
I got permission.
Sir, you cannot film in here.
Because the information you're providing is unlawful.
I don't want
You can't film it.
Call the sheriff. I have permission.
You can't-
I
no,
don't
you
want
don't
you to
have
film. Don't
permission,
get close to
and
me.
that's all.
You want to go that route? What is the reason for calling the officers here?
I want to know what your job title is to see if you're able to assist.
Who are you?
Who am I? Who's the one who called the officers in the first place? Because this may become a legal suit now. This is transparency. I'm conducting an audit. While I wait for the clerk to show me the statute about freedom of information, I need to do an inspection on the town, city, zoning and ordinances book.
I have permission. I have permission. I have permission to film here, sir.
Ma'am, please ask your superior before disrespecting somebody of the public. Where's the water department for this town?
Don't yell. I'm talking to you softly. Why are you yelling at me?
Sir, please stop recording me.
Okay, I need to do an
Please,
inspection.
I understand that. Please stop recording me right now. You do not have my permission to record me.
Okay, is your facility open to the public?
Not currently.
Not currently, okay. Okay, can you comply with my request? Where's your water department? Ma'am, you're totally wrong. This will become a legal matter if you choose to go this route. Should I go over FOIA law with you?
No, I don't need to see that.
Show me the statute.
Sir?
Can you show me the statute?
Sir.
Who are you with?
What do you mean, who am I?
Who are you with?
What do you mean? I have the right to record, ma'am. I have permission here with me. I'll be waiting for the statute. Thank you. I'll be waiting for the book, sir. Ma'am, this is going to turn out a legal matter.
Okay, sir.
This is going to become a legal matter. Please comply. Pass. I got to pass. Along with an inspection on the zoning and ordinances book.
I'm going to be conducting some business here. I'm going to be recording it.
Ma'am, it's up to you, ma'am. And there may be a suit in the court of law for non-compliance. What do you mean who I'm with, ma'am?
I don't know what you want.
I don't know why you're giving me a hard time or a bad attitude. In order to do an inspection on a book readily available. Hi, ma'am. What's your first name?
How can I help you, sir?
Yes, ma'am. Can you tell me what's your first name?
Who are you?
The budget book, ma'am. I need to do.
I don't have. If you want to have a seat, I'll.
Sure, that's fine. Ma'am, I have permission to film. I have permission. I have permission here. Well, you see, the thing is, my good man. Anyhow, compliance is the key, folks. Where does it state that? Ma'am, I need stamped copies of these FOIA here.
Can I help you?
Yeah, sure, possibly.
I'm acting as press, ma'am. First Amendment.
I also have permission here with me.
Okay, ma'am, you also have to abide by 2635.101 basic obligations of public service. Sir, I'm abiding by the statutes. It does not require a name in order to obtain record. Okay, well, you're talking unlawful. You're talking incorrect. That is not true what you just stated. Come again? Very rude. I'm not rude. It all shows on camera. You're the one who's rude. Well, anyhow.
No one really cares.
No one really cares? An inspection, if I wanted to take digital photocopies.
No, you cannot.
Absolutely, I can,
No,
ma'am.
you cannot.
Please comply with the law. Are you refusing service? Just tell me you're refusing service. Hand me over your business card and you will be hearing from my lawyer. If you go ahead and record, that means you're creating a public record and you cannot delete that off your personal phone. Your personal phone becomes a public record.
That's fine. I'll record it.
Okay. Well, sir, there's options to conduct business in person. You can't refer everybody to online. I'm not going to refuse my identification. However, I have not committed any crime. You cannot articulate that I have broken a law. Here's what I will tell you. Ma'am, there's no expectation of privacy in public. You could just call me sir. I'd like to file a police report of non-compliance about an
employee that works here.
Sir, I don't answer any questions.
You don't respect me. Why would So therefore, I'm not obligated to provide any identification in this matter. You talk about my wife. What does my wife have to do with anything? No, I'm not providing an address, ma'am. I'm doing a general inspection. What does my wife? Why put up a picture and say that's my wife of a goat? Not in my uniform, however, I do have my clipboard with me. That is not lawful. What you told me. We're gonna have a ball at your cemetery. We're gonna bring you a rose, okay? We're gonna bring you a rose, and we're gonna say you were dishonorable. He's attached to the affidavit too. He's part of the enterprise. You drew first blood. Just like you do with all these auditors, you draw first blood. In the next 3 days, I'm going to have a criminal enterprise community section, and it's going to be real well detailed. I got an attorney that's helping me draft it up and write it up. Scumbag. You're just a plain scumbag, man. You want to say why I'm upset and stuff. We're going to prove that you are breaking U.S. code. If I really wanted to be petty, I would take you to court.